Yes, today in this video we are going to see about data migration from virtual machine to cloud SQL. Okay, so those who forgot to watch the previous videos or those who are new to this channel, please do watch the previous videos of this video. Why? Because the previous videos I have covered how to create this virtual machine, and also I have covered how to create the cloud SQL, and also I have shown you how to create the GCS buckets also. That are topics all I have covered in the previous videos. So please do that. Please do watch that videos and come here, and then you start seeing the video of this. Okay, then it will be easy to understand. Otherwise, it won't easy to understand for you. Okay, what is the prerequisites for this topic is you have to create the virtual machine and load some data into the virtual machine. That and all I have shown you in the previous video of this video, how to create the virtual machine and how to load the data into that. Okay. Now what we are going to do is, what is the aim of this video is, in this video we are going to move the data. It means we are migrating the data from cloud virtual machine to cloud SQL. Okay, for example, let us take there is a remote user where he is using the virtual machine. In that virtual machine, he has created or he has loaded some data. Okay, it may be any data. Okay, some sales data or some analysis data he was loaded in the virtual machine. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move that virtual machine data to this cloud. How we can do is by using this man. We have the two methods are there. One is a manual method, another one is an automatical method is there, that we will see in the later classes. Okay, at the beginner stage please go with the manual method. While we are learning in the stage of intermediate stage of when you have the intermediate stage of knowledge, that time I'm going to tell you how to go with the automatic method, okay, which is a DMS method. Okay, now today you practice this manual method, so it will be easy to understand, and it will motivate you to learn more things. Okay, instead of learning huge concepts, we will go slowly, topic by topic. Okay, easy to intermediate, intermediate to the professional, like that we will go. Okay. Now there is a sequence of steps is there that which we need to follow. Why we need this sequence of steps is, whatever the data is going to contained in the virtual machine, you cannot directly move to the cloud SQL. It means a cloud instance. So in between this, we have some sequence of steps is there that you have to follow. What is the first one is, whatever the data is or whatever the databases or the tables are available in your virtual machine which is created by the remote user, that first you have to move to your local drive. The local drive is nothing but your local machine. Okay, local mission. So after moving it to your local mission, I'll show you everything, don't worry. Okay, after moving to your local mission, from the local mission you have to move to the your GCS. Okay, the GCS is nothing but previous videos I have covered all these GCS and the buckets and all. Then you have to move it to the GCS. Okay, after moving to the GCS, from the GCS you have to load it to the cloud SQL. Okay, then only your data is going to be loaded in the cloud SQL from the virtual machine. Okay, I will show you the sequence of steps carefully. Don't worry. Okay, here I have mentioned you the in detailed way how to do that also. If you have any doubt, you can read this document. I'll provide you in the pinned comment. I'm going to keep it one link. Please go there and open the drive link, and you'll get this document there. By seeing this document, you can do it easily. Okay, now here you can see the sequence of steps I have mentioned. All these steps I'll show you through the hands-on. Then it will be very easy to understand to you. Okay. Now the first task for me is, I'm going to move my virtual machine data to the local drive. How we can do that? Now I'll show you. First we will go to the MySQL workbench. I'll show you. Just a minute. So as I told you that this is MySQL workbench, right? So I have shown you how to create this cloud SQL instance. I have shown you how to create the virtual machine also. I have shown you. Okay. Now let us take, I'm going to open my MySQL virtual machine. Okay. Just a minute. Yeah. Now I'm going to open this. Password it is asking. Will take few minutes. Yeah, now it was open. This is my virtual mission. Okay. Now I'm going to open just a minute. Yes, this is my virtual mission. As I told in the previous video, we have mentioned we have used all these queries. Now again, simultaneously, I'm going to open my Cloud SQL also. This is my Cloud SQL instance. It is also having the password. It will take few minutes. Yes. So this is a Cloud SQL. You can observe here in the schemas, nothing is there, no database is available. But if you go to the MySQL virtual machine, you can observe here one database is there, that is a science data. Just a minute. Yes. Here you can see here we have the sales data database. In that sales database we have the tables, and the two tables is customers and orders. The two tables are there. Now what we are going to do is we are going to migrate, we are going to move this entire database along with the two tables. We are moving to the this Cloud SQL instance. Here I'm going to move. How we need to do is, as I told you, what is the first step? As I told you, the first step is, first we need to move it to the local machine. How we need to move it to the local machine? As I told, first open the MySQL workbench, then we need to go to the server. Okay, go to the server tab. So here you can see the option called server tab. In the server tab you can see the data export option. Click on this data export option. Now you can see here, sorry, just a minute, we went to the Cloud SQL. We have to go to the MySQL. Yeah, now we are in the MySQL virtual machine. In this MySQL virtual machine we need to click on the server, and we need to click on the data export option. Click on this data export option. The top you can see the names here, MySQL virtual machine, this is a Cloud SQL, like that it was open. To open like this simultaneously, you can see the home button, right? You can go to the home button, you can click on this, then you can open any of the connections. Okay, now what I'm going to do in this my virtual machine is, you can see my database here, right? If I click on this, you can see the schema objects, which is nothing but a two tables here it came, right? Now I'm going to checking this both the boxes, the both the tables, it means both the objects. Then in my program, just I have written only the creation of the table, and I'm just inserted the data. I have not used any stored procedures, or I have not used any events or the triggers. I have not used. So I'm not clicking or checking any of the checkbox. I'm not checking. So here the important option what it is telling is where I want to export. It means where I want to export these two objects. So let us take, I'm going to select my location in my local drive. In the desktop itself, I'm going to keep. In the desktop, I'm going to keep some folder I'm going to create here. Just a minute, I'll show you. In the desktop, I'm going to create a make a new folder, and here I'm going to rename that folder to just take, I'm going to keep dump files SQL, like this I've kept. And if I click on OK, you can see the path it was selected where the files has to be exported. And then you can see the option called include create schema. You just check this box, and then come down and click on the start export. Okay, overwrite, it was existed, continue. Yes, now you can see here the exporting is going on, right? It will take 2 minutes of time to export. Yeah, one was completed and one more is pending. It was exporting. Yeah, two completed. Now I'm going to show in my local drive. Okay, for example, if I go to my local drive, which is a desktop, in my desktop, if I try to show you, where is that folder? Dump file SQL, which I was created, right? If I open this folder, you can see the both the files are there, right? The both the objects are there. If I try to open this, you can see the code of SQL. Okay, if I open this with the notepad, now you can see create database if not exist and all they have mentioned. Okay, now what I'm going to do is first step was completed, right? So we did this one, which is a start export. Up to here we have completed and we got the files to the local drive, right? Now what is the next step is we need to move the local drive to the GCS. Okay, we need to move from local drive to the GCS. It means first we need to select the bucket. For example, if the bucket is not available, you just create the bucket. Okay, then after creating the bucket, you just upload the files. Okay, now I'll show you how to do that. Now, if I go to my console, GCP console, now in the search bar, I'm going to search Google storage. You can, sorry, cloud storage, you can search, or you can go with the buckets also. Here I'm going to create one bucket which is not existing. Okay, if you already it was existed for you, you can use that which whatever you have created. For me, no buckets are there. Now I'm going to create one bucket. For the detailed video, I have done the previous videos. Please do watch the previous video of this bucket. Okay. Now, roughly, I'm going to give all the values for the sake of creation of the bucket. Just like I'm going to keep the bucket name like this. Continue and continue, continue, continue. Then yes, create. The detailed video I have shown there. You can see there how I'm going to create all this, the bucket things. So now I've created the bucket successfully. Now after that, what I told you, click on the upload files, right? Upload option is there. Click on the upload option. Upload folder, whatever the folder I was created. In the desktop, you can see whatever the folder I was created, dump file SQL, right? So I'm selecting that and I'm going to upload this. Yeah, upload it. Now the upload was started. Yeah, two successfully uploaded. If I open this folder, you can see there the two objects were came to the bucket, right? Yes. Now up to now, the another one more stage also completed. It means up to here we completed. What is the next step? We need to move to Cloud SQL. From where? From GCS to we need to move to the Cloud SQL. How we need to move is first we need to go to the SQL. Okay, in the search, go to the search, go to the SQL instance, SQL. Yeah. Now this is the instance which I have created earlierly. Now, what I'm going to do is you just click on this SQL instance. Now it is going to open. Now, after opening this, you can see the option called import option, right? Click on this import option and then it is asking you the bucket. Okay, whatever the bucket previously I've created, no, that bucket it is asking. Now, if I open this, you can see this is the bucket which I was created. Open this. Yeah, you can see two object files are, it means two objects are there. Now I'm going to select one, only one. Okay, here what you have to remember is at a time you can select only one, you cannot select two or more than one. If I select this customer, only one thing will be selected. If I select the orders, only one thing it is going to select. Okay, now if I select the customers, it was selected. Now I'm going to click on select. After that, this file is belongs to the SQL file, not CSV, right? You can see the extension also, .sql is there. Now this file format will be the SQL format. If it is CSV means you can click on the CSV option. Okay. Now, the important thing is in the just destination, you can see that the database is specified in the SQL file. Yes, I was specified in the SQL file. If I try, if I, I'll show you, wait, in this file, you can see that um, create database if not exist, right? It means the database I have mentioned here. Okay, so here, so what I'm selecting the option is I have already specified in the SQL file, okay, which I am selected here. In that file itself, I have written that query. Okay, so I have mentioned that specified in the SQL file. After that, you just click on the import. Now we can see that bottom it is showing that we are importing, right? Now, if I go to few minutes, it will take to import. Just a minute. Yeah, it is showing that yes, it was imported. The bottom you can see it is showing that it was imported. Now I'll go to the MySQL workbench, right? This now I'll go to the home, close everything. Just a minute. I'll show you once clearly. Now I'm going to open this Cloud SQL instance. The password is asking. I'm going to give my password. Yeah. Now you can see in this SQL instance, previously I've shown you that no databases are there, right? Now you can see the database called sales data. If I open this, you can see the tables, like how many tables are there. Just a minute, I'll refresh it. Now if I open this table, you can see how many tables are there. Only one table, that is a customers, right? But in virtual machine, you having how many tables? Two tables are there. But if it comes to the cloud SQL, how many are there? Only one is there. Why? Because we have to observe that I have imported only one file, right? So that's why it is showing you only one table. Now, if I click on again import in this instance, again it is asking to choose the bucket. In that bucket, the file, I'll select the bucket. In this bucket, I already selected these customers. Now I'm going to select this orders, select the order and click on the select. Now go down, click on import. Now we will wait until it was uploading. Yeah, it was imported. Now if I go to that workbench, yeah, now just a minute. Oh shit. Yeah. Now if I try to refresh this, now you can see one more table was came, right? Yes. If I try to fetch the data, you can get the data also. For example, here I'm going to write the query like first I'm going to use my database, use sales data. Yeah, I'm going to run this query. Now I'm going to write the query like select start from what is the table name, customers, right? Yes. If I execute this query, you can get the result, right? You can see the result here, right? Yes. So if I go to the MySQL also, if I write the query there, just a minute, whatever the query I have written here, I will copy there. If I write the same thing in the MySQL virtual machine, if I execute this query, we will get the same output. Just a minute, it's processing. So you can see the result in the MySQL virtual machine also, the same way which we have seen in the Cloud SQL also, right? Just a minute. Yeah. Yes. In this video, we have seen the data migration from virtual machine to the Cloud SQL. Okay. In the further videos, we are going to see the many more topics. Okay, please don't forget to watch the continuous videos where you are going to get a huge knowledge related to the GCP in very easy way. Okay, thank you for watching this video. We will meet in the another video. Thank you.